And here we are, still in Pigeon Forge. We actually are heading to the island to check that out, see what's going on tonight. So let's go. And here's Margaritaville, the island inn. Cool. But here is the entryway to the island. We head down the sidewalk and go over here. It is slam packed tonight too. Feels good now. It was freaking hot earlier, but cooled down quite a bit. And we are heading this way. Here is Alcatraz East Crime Museum. Used to be able to film in there, but they don't film anymore. You got the lookout guy over here, the cop over here with the spotlight. But yeah, traffic crazy here tonight. Across the street and get over to the island. There's Paula Deen's over there, and here's the island. And we got the pirate show over here. So we cross the bridge. Everybody's pulling out on in here, but got trams too, free parking. And we went over there earlier, man. That place was just, couldn't find a parking space, so we had to park across the street. And here you are, y'all. Look at Margaritaville is all over the place. There's the Island Hotel. Check it out. It's slammed, but we get dinosaurs here too. You got the Jurassic dinosaurs going on here. That just started. I can tell the dinosaurs aren't too happy about it because it's so freaking hot. But a lot of things here that you can find is the same in Gatlinburg. A lot of the merchants and stores and restaurants. So we were talking to the car, me and Caroline and Tony were talking in the car about how we wonder if this has it alleviated any traffic to Gatlinburg by coming here. But see, Gatlinburg still has the nostalgia and just that feel of a great tourist place to go. But look at this here. This is I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. It's almost like a huge pterodactyl, but it's called something else. There he is. Have fun trying to pronounce it. You're making noises. And here are babies. Look at that. They're the bell babies waiting for their dinner. But huge. He'll eat people too, I think. So 36-foot wingspan, and they're 16 feet tall, and their beak alone is 6 feet, and they eat meat. There you go. So but yeah, I just heard them behind me. Can you pronounce it? No. So we're gonna walk them down each of these little nooks and crannies. I've never been here, so we'll see where we want to go to next. Got interactive 7D adventure, more dinosaurs, people having a good time, getting selfies. You know, this awesome water show going on right now. The Brachiosaurus right there. I love the song, love a dinosaur. There you go, the island Pigeon Forge, got a pterodactyl up there. There's a Brachiosaurus here. Look how huge he is. Moving his mouth. And that's like a life size. Huge. There he goes. He's making his noises. It's awesome. But look at all this stuff going on. Got the hotel rooms up here. Got a pigeon right there. Got escape games here. Oh, check out the macaws in here. Oh, beautiful. There he is. We got 2 macaws. Look at them. I don't know if you can see them with the gate though. They're beautiful. Yeah, this part of Margaritaville are the hotel rooms up here. Got a great view of the fountains and the water shows. Of course, you're gonna find the beef jerky experience everywhere. We got Bigfoot. Yeah, Bigfoot's leaving the store. He's got his beef jerky going on. You have public restrooms, so if you need to find the public restrooms, right there. And like I said, a lot of these stores, you find them in Gatlinburg and vice versa. What you can find in Gatlinburg, you can find here in the island, because they got the old Smoky Tennessee moonshine right there. Island Creamery, more dinosaurs, crying babies. Yeah, you get the same stuff in Gatlinburg, and you can find here, including crying babies. So it's great, you know, just makes you feel at home. Here's Bob's Fresh Lemonade. Walking Tacos, that's the one I think with the Dorito bag. You can get your refreshments here. Foot gear, outdoor lifestyle. The Toy Chest Company. I might have to go in there and check that out. And the public restrooms are here. I just pointed that out. Island Tiki. They have a Dick's here too if you want to get treated like crap. Yeah, you can do that while you're here and still enjoy your vacation. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's awesome. And Hot Wheels also have wrestling figures. Look at that. So if you're looking for a wrestling figure, yeah, they got them here. All different ones. I just wanted to pop here. You also get a UPS truck, as you can tell. You got that one and that one right there. But yeah, really cool toy store. And they got the, what they call them, the lobbers, whatever they call them. Got them here. Yeah, you can enjoy the water show. Sit here in your rocking chair and listen to some flock of seagulls playing in the background. More areas to shop over here. More dinosaurs over here. Winery over here. I'm just trying to give you a quick, walk around. You don't have to go into everything. They got Build-A-Bear. That's a huge Build-A-Bear too. They got a lot of people in there. Man, the island is just slammed tonight. But the weather is really good. It feels good out here. There's the old Smoky Tennessee moonshine. I'm just taking it all in. And like I said, the first time I've been here since they started building this place a while back. You got the Skyfly America right there. Kind of, they've been a dicks. Yeah, they've been a dicks. They got their dunce hats on. Here's another Brachiosaurus. We got two Brachiosauruses here. He's a small one compared to the other one. A real one would be probably almost 3 times the size of the one over there. Yeah, they're huge. And they got T-Rex over here. I'm going to walk over there and see T. Check him out. He is huge. Get his arms moving. There he goes. That's awesome. He's about to scale. Yeah, he's huge. Man, he goes way back there too. His tail is huge. Tyrannosaurus. And typically they were 16 feet tall, 40 feet in length, and they weighed over 6 tons. And yeah, they are carnivorous. And if you come here, make sure you get the QR code, tell you all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Kind of shows you the size of them to man. Your average 6 foot tall dude like me. In other words, he'd eat me with one bite. Walk over here. Got Dick's over here. I told you, if you're wearing a dunce hat, we know you've been to Dick's. And this is the dinosaur headquarters, Jurassic Island headquarters gift shop. So if your kids are in, or if you're into dinosaurs, come here. I love that t-shirt. Back here, you got the carnival rides for the kids. That's cool. The funnel cakes. Drop tower over here. Ice cream. Fun. That's great. Here's another moonshine place called Pass the Jar. Right here. And then over here you get a little Triceratops. Right here. They're around here. If you see this guy with the orange shirt on, that's Carolina Tony. Oh, his eyes move too, and the babies move. Look at that.
Hey, Mama. Look at the eyes.
She give him the eye. She's a bigger stare for my babies. Oh, she letting them know. This one's still in the nest. Here's one of the older ones here. Yeah, a little juvenile Triceratops.
They're all kind of moving around. Look.
That's so cool. Here's a cider company. Been to them, their store in Gatlinburg. Now here's a cool picture op sitting on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, I think. Yeah. She's right on. That's cool right there. There's a cool picture op right there. That's neat. Look at the size of that Ferris wheel. I think it's huge. And right below the Ferris wheel, you got the carousel right here. Look at that. That's nuts. No thanks. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, no. Maybe when I was 20 years younger, I might do that. Nuts. So cool.
Let me get over here.
Uh-oh.
There's one over there.
There's some more dinosaurs. I think, oh yeah, that I don't think that's a dinosaur. But this must be a baby. Yeah, it's a baby Tyrannosaurus. I think his mom's around the corner. But that's neat. I love the animatronics. It's so cool. City Rise. This is Island Farming right here. Check that donkey out. But this looks like it's a lot of fun to get the character faces on the tractors. That's really neat. Goes in a circle here. But yeah, all kinds of fun rides for the kids. That's a Chiputa. So that's the only thing I can think of. It's got to be a Chiputa. But there he is right there. Looks like an ostrich. I don't know, these dinosaurs, I think that's a lot where cuss words come from when you accidentally pronounce their names wrong. Oh, they were just upside down. See if they try to go. Nah, it looks like it's slowing down now. But they were literally upside down. And this one's a juvenile, well, a larger juvenile T-Rex. See his eyes moving, that's cool. He's like looking at everybody like, you're dinner. You are dinner. This is the Great Smoky Mountain Wheel. Look at that. Man, it's huge. Another dinosaur, Brachiosaurus. And I know I destroyed that as well. Got a shooting gallery here. Here's a map. All right, we found a map. So here's a map of all the fun activities and restaurants and shopping and rides. And here are all the dinosaurs that you'll see walking around. Well, not the dinosaur walking around, but when you walk around, you'll find them. Look at the shooting gallery. That's cool. Nice. The ticket center for your rides. Restaurant here is called the Timberwood Grill. Got a huge arcade city. Oh, look at this. All these outdoor events here. You can climb and walk around and rappel right here. Oh, that's neat. There's a mellow mushroom over there. That one's really decorated. That's nice. I'm just letting you enjoy the sights and sounds. I gotta be careful though to not get copywritten. The mirror maze over here. Here's Dude's Daiquiris. Wow, that place is huge. Kids are having a great time. They're all hooked up too. They got little harnesses and stuff on to keep them from falling over. And if they do, they're not going to get hurt because they get them all hooked up. So, pretty wild. Here's another dinosaur over here, but here's the mellow mushroom. That is so cool. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, here's another one right here. Check him out. That's cool. And you got birds over here because the birds think that could be they could be related to them in some fashion or form. They're not animatronics yet. They're the real deal. But these are so awesome. Look at that. You would think it's Utah Raptor, but it says Yotor Raptor. Yotor Raptor. So, and there's your attributes right there. There he is. Pretty cool. You got Cinnabon here and Auntie Anne's. You got Smoky Mountain sunshades. You got the Fudgery. This is so cool. Trying to take it all in for you guys. Walking through here. The key lime for your key lime pies. You got a bungee jumping area here for the kids. That's cool. You got Duck Yeah. All kinds of ducks. So there's so many Jeep owners. So you gotta get your ducks. Right here, that Duck Yeah. You got a huge, gigantic one in there in the window. There's a Market Street here. Got Monogram Boutique right here. This has been fun. You got Berg's famous cookies. Look at that cookie jar. Wants a big hug since 1924. The puzzle store. Oh, you play chess against the bear. If you lose, he gets to eat you. So, oh yeah, Smoky's here. I need to run to Smoky's to get a cigar, I think. Oh, look at these guys. Danger. Keep out. Here. Look at them. Oh, they're cool. Yeah, right. I know. And again, here's how you would Silufay Sus. You know, I'm not really big on these Greek names. I don't know, or Latin, but here's how you pronounce it. And there's their stats, their attributes. That's so cool. Then you get the big rock candy kitchen. And I got just about 2 cigars. Another dinosaur down here. There's the Savannah Bee Company. And they're going to get your old-timey photos to get that here too. And this has been a fun walk around. Look at all those lounge flies. It says buy now, pay later. I don't know what that's about. Well, that's cool right there. The Marvel DC superheroes, not Marvel. Kryptonite character store right here. Beautiful little fountain. And then they get another big dinosaur here. Let me see what his name is. Here it is right here. Carnotaurus. Look at that. They were huge. Look at that. Yeah, he's hungry. And we're going to go back to our area. We're going to ride a ride that I showed you earlier. So we're going to head that way. Yeah, I just want to kind of show you all the fun stuff to do right here in the island. Kind of walking around. I love the entryway. Let's see what it looks like inside. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it. I don't even think they can film on the ride. There's some POVs out there. So this is the inside. Kind of a steampunk
Let's go do this.
look to it.
Let's do this.
Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Here's the queue line for the ride. Real cool theming too. It's awesome. And it's nice and cool in here. Get out of the heat.
The world's first airline was opened. What type of aircraft did this pioneering airline utilize?
And this is the map room. it's getting dark, but Skyfly was amazing. You guys need to check that out. I'm happy I was able to share some of that experience with you. But a really cool ride, and it has the motions and everything that you feel. It's got the wind in your face, and like if you go over water or waterfalls, you feel the spray from the ocean or from the waterfalls. It's real smooth, and it's really a good time. Check it out, it's all lit up. Check out the Ferris wheel too. Red, white, and blue going on. They kind of give you an example out here too on the monitor of what the ride looks like and how they did it with the helicopters. Really cool. You got the water fountain show going on, and screaming babies as usual. Yeah, we're trying to get all the dinosaurs. There's another one here in front of Margaritaville. Oh yeah, it is. He's spitting.
Shot water on me. You nasty rat.
Dilophosaurus right here. He's 5 feet tall. Can be up to 20 feet long, 1,000 pounds, and he eats people. If you're hot, you come over here and get squirt right here. It was awesome. Look at that.
You do a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Isn't that neat? It's cool. And then there's another one over here, the last one that we're spotting anyway. Walk over here and get a shot of him. Parasaurolophus. But here's how it is.
That's a Parasaurolophus.
Yeah, Tony's trying to pronounce it, but check him out. There he is. Seen him in a lot of Jurassic Park movies. But here's the nightlife here at the island. We're going to call it a night, I think, but we're so happy to take you guys around and check the island out. There's the hotel over there. And here's the island over here with all the fun stuff, the rides, the shopping, the restaurants, all kinds of stuff. And you get a great fountain show too. And just tons of dinosaurs. Well, folks, I think that's going to call it a night here in Pigeon Forge at the island. A lot of fun, people having a good time, and the ride was awesome. Hope you enjoyed that, little snippets of that. But it's a good night. Feels really good out here now too. It's like in the lower 70s and no humidity. Feels fantastic. But if you haven't been to our channel before, this is what we do: traveling, small towns, stuff like this, antiquing, vintage toy shows, all kinds of stuff that we can possibly conjure for you guys. We love doing it. All right, guys, please subscribe. It's free, and we'd love to have you aboard. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.